everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. Thank you for joining me. I have been in my studio all day. Such a delicious, playful day. Came home from Missouri a little bit tired, in a little bit of a slump, so today was just wonderful. Fed my soul. Didn't really sit down with a purpose, but yet found a purpose. So that was really great. Lisa sent me a link to Paper Outpost, and she did some paper beads. I know there's a lot of videos on it, but that did ring my bell. Helped me get rid of a few leftovers on the table. So there are 3 different videos together in this one video where I'm playing with beads, I'm playing with magnets, and I'm playing in an altered book. You may have seen the altered book. I can't remember if I've walked through it, but it had a page that was not finished. Thank you, Annette, for pointing that out. So I figured I'd better finish that page. I had inspiration and went for it. So we'll walk through that book together. Kind of exciting. All right, I think that is about it. Not a bunch of newsy stuff right now. Just really, 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 really grateful to be on the table. So, yep, see you on the table. All right, hot glue, strips of underpants, a skewer, bamboo skewer, and patience. So I have 3 beads made. What I do is take an old page and take the top, the sides and the bottom off. I use a ruler. They tear quite easily. What have I got here? 3 pages, 3 pages. And then just go in and tear your underpants or your old pages into strips the size that you would like your beads. I've already made 3. I'll start on the edge with the white. I don't want all the white at the bottom. Tear off a little bit more of that. Take a bamboo skewer, and just start wrapping that old page up. It's a little crooked, it's okay. Give it a little tap down. Bring in the hot glue gun. And voila. Make one more together out of an old page. Do the last one together. They're so easy to make. Got a little handful of beads. Bring in my vintage photo distress ink. Grunge these up. You can use anything actually, but I'm a grunger. all nice and grungy with the distress ink. This is a book that I played with in the last video. I'm going to untie the twine and put some fun paper beads on there. Another delicious way to use leftovers. So fun. So here's our book with the leftover canvas pages, the tags here, and underpants for beads. So fun. Love that. And I have some leftovers. Yikes. Oh well, we'll use those in something in the future. All right, this is what we're doing today. We're going to walk through an altered book. Some of you may have seen some of these pages. Some of you may not have. I used this book as a tutorial for our altered book class. So yes, some of you may have seen, some of you may have done. Very, very fun, different goodies, movable goodies, inner activities. It was fun to make it with my partners in class. We'll walk through it a little bit slower during the video. It's more of a sculpture than it is a book. A little wonky on the spine. I'm okay with that. It is not meant to close. It is meant to admire as it is, with its pages flared out. All right, this is in one of my altered books. It was discovered that it's not finished. So I have a couple of fun things I'm going to play with. Some doilies, some cardboard, an image, 2 images. So we shall see what's going to happen there. Set that aside for a moment. First I'm going to glue, wedding picture of Albert Polotsky and Rose Simonis. And this is a picture of Rose and Helen. I'm going to assume it's her sister. Twins. Oh, even better. So this is Rose. She's the bride. All right, we're going to glue it down. So we know that they are twins. We know it's Albert and Rose. Very fun. This was taped into an album clearly. Cut that out, cut it out. I want this picture to be a little bit shorter. It's a little irregular here. We're going to leave it like that. Glue that down. I'm going to use some tacky glue for that. Glue the twins down. This is fun. Laying on my desk with absolutely no purpose. I think we will tear that in half. That's good. All right, we'll let that dry. Bring in some Distress ink. Hit the white edges of that picture. I'm going to put one book page on the back. All right, I'm back with the twins. I just typed this out. I saw him first. That was on the bottom or the top of an old book page where there's no text. I saw him first. That will go on her, a little bit of Mod Podge. So this is Rose, this is Helen. Helen saw him first. So I don't know if you ever did this when you were a kid with your school books. I'm gonna moisten my finger and see if I can scrub out her face. She's got Mod Podge on her, so it might take a minute, but I think I might be able to break that Mod Podge and scrub her face out. Perfect. And here's the happy couple. I saw him first. I saw him first. Let's write her name in there. A little bit of Distress ink. Now we have to decide how, because I just want it to flip. I don't want anything fancy there. All right, what I'm going to do is bring in some Mod Podge, put it along the bottom, or I'm sorry, the top of both, the back top. Too lazy to get my brush right now, so we're just going to use my finger. So the back top of the wedding picture and the top of the twins picture, bring in a ribbon. Put Mod Podge on the top of that ribbon. So I have Mod Podge on the top of that ribbon. It's going to need to fold though. Alright, not dry, going forward. I'm going to put a ribbon on this side as well. Try not to get it too far onto Albert's head. Well, we shall see if that works or not. It's a double ribbon. This is going to have to stay elevated while this dries. So I need to walk away, prop this up and walk away, let it dry. All right, I have it propped up with some gaffer tape. I can monkey around with it a little bit more while it's propped up like that. It's the Mod Podge that's going to give it its stability. All right, Lori Marie, walk away. All right, we're going to take a little break because I'm unfocused. But good morning. Coffee in hand, yoga done, swimming done. These were some yummy things. Maybe Sonia sent them to me. Maybe Nancy sent them to me. I can't remember, but they're yummy. And I'm going to bring in my corner cutter. And I'm going to round the corners of these. And I am going to bring in a magnet, which they always roll away. Magnets. I couldn't find them. Ay, ay, ay. I'll find them stuck to something. I'm going to put a blop of hot glue on there. Stick that magnet in that hot glue. And I have a cute little magnet for the fridge. I'm going to go through all of these just because that was pretty fun. Okay, that was way fun. I have some magnets. I was able to clear some stuff off the desk and be playful. And that was my mission today, was to be playful with complete abandon. So I am sending these out to people. I'll just pop them in an envelope and send them to you. So if you want to leave a comment, and then I will get back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 people and send them a magnet. Thanks a lot for playing along today. I needed this. Okay, now that I started to play in this page, I'm having a blast. So I'm going to bring in my crocodile and an eyelet. Hopefully that'll go through. I'm going to use the small hole. Punch a little hole in the bottom here, perfectly in the center. Oh, you know what? We'll go off to the side since we don't even know where the center is. So we'll purposefully put it off to the side. That's a good idea. If you can't make it straight, make it really, really crooked. If you can't make it in the middle, make it off to the side. And then be okay with that. Bring in my crocodile and install that eyelet. Well done. Oh, the ribbon worked very well. I went through a vase of different things and I found some fun things to play with. I'm being lazy this morning and I am using my hot glue gun for many things. Clearly I need to eat some breakfast. And Helen says, I saw him first. Some more goodies that I found. I found a bell and a key. Thought those might be kind of fun hanging off this wedding picture, if I can get that through there. Sure can. All right, I have this little bottle. I put some rice in it. Thought that was fun. Have this, I think this is probably like from a clothes tag, price tag, clothes tag. I did hot glue the cork in place. Get that cork on there. Urgh. There we go. Whew. All right. I got the cork on. Cork on. I'm going to add this to that little dangly thing. That's fun. Not crazy about this orange right there. This is a strip that who knows where that came from, but I'm going to glue that on to that side piece so I don't have to look at the orange. Let that dry. Clean up my strings and hot glue around that. Love that. Love this. Love that. All right. I'm going to step away, let everything dry. We'll be back for a walkthrough. Okay, let's do a walkthrough of this delicious book. I may have walked through it before, but we're going to walk through it again. I've used this as a teaching tutorial for some of the classes, so it's been very, very fun. Vegan leather on the front. There's a picture here with a tea bag and a bird cage on the tea bag, rubber stamped on the tea bag. Picture of a young man here, rubber stamp of a clown, a crown on his head, little slip there. This was a transfer, double transfer, which was very, very fun. Some hand stitching in here. There are 3 cards here with vintage pictures on them. These are some of the paper beads from the scraps on my desk. And those are fun. This is the last page that we just did. And this is a wedding picture of Albert and Rose. And these are the twins, Rose and Helen. They are twins. And Helen is saying, I saw him first. But clearly, Rose captured his heart. Sorry, Helen. Here's a pop-out page of a little girl and her horse, circa 1950. That's when this picture, that's the circa of this picture. These are, I'm sure that somebody gave these to me. These are paper clips, little paper clip envelopes, which are so fun. Here and here, this is a flap that will hold a tag. And here's a piece of artwork from someone else. It looks like Handsome Hubby's artwork. And I may have sewn it together to make the page. Another little paper clip envelope there. Tuck something in. Here's a pocket. Some fun ephemera on there. Love that. This is The Other Woman. You can see how the relationship has kind of fallen apart. She looks like the mother-in-law, the wife, the child, the playa magnet. And there's the other woman. This is the Gambler. So fun. Actually, that's a pretty good hand. You got 21, Gambler. Hope you made some money on that. From Farm. So this is the young lady. From Farm to Factory. This is around Rosie's time, when the women were called to the factories, and it said they went about their tasks. So from farm to factory, indeed. And this guy slides up. He can't decide between the two girls that have a crush on him. He still has to decide. Choices. And then inside here is a gorgeous face with a mask on it. I don't know where I got that tag, probably on a walk. Before you rest your head tonight, look in the mirror and appreciate the person looking back at you. Don't diminish what she did for you today, because whatever else happened, she kept going. So please let the last words you say to her tonight be kind ones. C.G. Shaw. And Laura sent that to me, which I love. I think this is a transfer. Oh, this is like a, oh yeah. This is like a tin print. Tin type on duct tape. That was very fun. And here is the old woman in a shoe with her many, many children that fold out. She didn't know what to do. This is our little ballerina. So sweet. This is the mother with the flowers. This says fume. Fume, I think, which is maybe smoke. And a little boy watching. And it's time for her to pick a husband. So she has a few handsome gentlemen to choose from. Which one you're going to choose? So here's the secret door in the back. I want to make a little something something that'll go in that latch. So I have the bamboo skewer that I was making the paper beads on. I glued a paper bead onto the top, bring in the distress ink, grunge up that bamboo skewer some. And that will go in there and hold that door shut. Yay! And inside this secret door, on the back of this book, I'll get the glare out of there, is a picture of a woman, a vintage picture of a woman with a piece of acetate over the top with a butterfly stamped on the acetate with black stays-on ink. And we'll lock that up. So there is another delicious altered book. Paper beads, tags. It needs another tag in the one pocket. Wherever that pocket is, right here, it needs a tag in this pocket. Could use a tag in here. Little something's in here. But for the most part, this book is done. So much fun. All right, your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun.